So let's go ahead and try an unranked game, because I want to try and maximize however much regen we can get in a game, which I think that the ranger can try and do. So let's go ahead and just fill up our pack with good weapons. Good items, and let's start the next battle. So we're going up against double whetstone, but fortunately they don't have much else going on. I'm really hoping that we can take him out. It looks like we are staying neck and neck. We theoretically win in the long term, which we do. Excellent. Alright, we get a deck of cards, which actually pairs decently with the broom. Although the broom has a 95% accuracy, so it doesn't seem necessary. I think, let's see, I'll take it. And keep it out of my pack. I'm probably just going to sell it off. And okay, another piggy bank, and we can go for yet another healing herbs. And this time, let's actually try to play this right. So, technically speaking, here it'd be a lot better if we manage to hit these hit these piggy banks with the healing herbs. So we can try to go for that. Let's do this. I think there's probably some way to optimize this a little bit more, but I'm happy with this. It's simple enough. Alright, we have 43 starting health. We're going up against a Goobert with some poison. So that's actually pretty scary because all this poison can definitely add up because they're out poisoning us. But we do manage. I think we are managing to win this. I think it's because we have the better weapon. They're only doing 2.5 to our 1.8, but we're also inflicting a ton of blinds, so they're only at 70% accuracy. Okay. You can take yet another piggy. Put them in a nice brick formation like so. And now it's a question of, do we take this health potion? I don't think we do. But I do think we take this box of riches. So let's go ahead and I think we sell off the banana. Yeah. Okay. And this kind of begs the question if there's a more efficient way to place these piggies in such a way that more of them are in the pack. And there we go. I think that works. Alright, let's go ahead and start here. We're going up against a Goobert with a couple of torches and foods. So these torches are going to scale up, but at least they're pretty unlikely to scale. So hopefully we're going to be okay, but nah, I don't think we are. Yeah, we're just not applying nearly enough poison. Their carrots completely negating our Fly Agaric, which is our main win condition right now, which honestly doesn't give me too much confidence if our main win condition is a Fly Agaric. So it might be good to start looking for something more exciting to win the game with. You have a Topaz, which is at the very least fun to have. A cheap lump of coal. Roll again. Okay, we did get yet another piggy bank. So let's get that here. And I do think I want this customer card because we are looking for that healing, the health container. So we're going against a pan. It's turning into a pandemonium. It's got 3 foods around it alongside a torch. They are running out of stamina pretty quickly, but it's going to be very hard to keep up because, again, we are relying on that poison, but they did have a carrot. And I think that carrot's going to lose us this round. Alright. Yeah, it was surprisingly close. I expected that to be further away from our favor. Alright, so let's take this customer card. Probably going to sell off that ruby. Oh, hey, even more stuff to greet out with. Yeah, I do think even more greed. Why not? So doing that, we're basically like going all in on being greedy. which is fine. Let's go for it. So if I'm taking that, what am I selling off? I guess I'm selling off these blue gems, this green gem, and this and the coal. Alright, so we're basically almost certainly going to lose. I wanted to try and be less greedy, but hey, here we are, being extraordinarily greedy. We do have 4 regen, but yeah, they are scaling hard off of this pandemonium. So, okay. Let's see if we can't turn this around for too long. We do have a health potion, but we're really looking for something to actually turn into a win. So that's a Ripsaw Blade, which, yep, I will take the Ripsaw Blade to actually win the game with. And yep, let's put a bunch of different gems in there. Take a chipped amethyst to roll off, and there we go. That's pretty exciting. We did get a leather bag. Yeah, I'll take the leather bag for right now. There we go. And let's lock this up. I do think the on-sale Cap of Resilience can be pretty strong here. It'll help us get set up for a more long-term sort of build. So that Ripsaw Blade, unfortunately we were blinded once, so we might not actually win this. Yeah, because they have an actual build going on here. Darn. Okay, I was really... Okay, we could... Nah. Alright, well we do need to win the next round. So let's take this and an on-sale Fly Agaric. Do we pass on a box of riches? I mean, I'd rather have the box of riches than a piggy. So let's take it like that, and let's roll. We get another speed up, which is actually pretty nice. And... okay. Looks like we're rolling with this, this abomination here. Let's see. Nowhere great for this to go. We can further speed up our Ripsaw Blade, and I don't think we're going to need the mana or armor piercing, so we're going to run it like this. We're going to combine these topazes. I don't want to combine them. I still want to load up on low-quality topazes, as always. Fortunately, we finally went up against a pretty weak-looking opponent. They have 2 corrupted crystals in their armor without applying any debuffs. They're not applying their Goobert. They're at least hitting the whetstone with the torch. But yeah, these are the kind of opponents I like to see. Alright. Okay. So we are playing way too close to death here. Or the Curse Dagger. I think the Curse Dagger is probably the best option here. Just a decent amount of traditional value. So here we do have a Wolpertinger, but yeah, not really what I'm looking for here. We're looking for a way to actually turn this nonsense into a win. And yeah, this Curse Dagger is just to kind of keep us afloat through our absurd amounts of greed here. Let's take a Protective Curse. It's good enough space. The Jinx Turkia. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I could like speed up all my various items here. I think I'm gonna take it. Let's roll one more time, see what we get. We did get a Hungry Blade. That's pretty exciting, especially with our 2 healing herbs here. And it is on sale. I think that to best win this, going like triple weapon would be good. We can sell off the Cap of Resilience and make space for it. Take this, and let's see what we can do about fitting as much stuff as we can here. Alright, we're getting a somewhat cursed, leaving out triple piggies, but I'm sure we'll be able to take more space for them soon. And I'd rather not combine my topazes. And I'm planning to sell my chipped rubies, so sometimes we just gotta make these sacrifices in order to best set up for a very ridiculous looking late game. So here we are, we finally managed to have like a pretty decent build. The 5 vampirism is triggering off all 3 of my weapons. Yeah, turns out that when you actually prioritize winning the game, things go better. And oh, it's gonna be maybe a bit hard to fit all of my economy items in, but I'll try my best. We do also have an on-sale corrupted crystal. I guess I'll take it, because it's on sale, not really any other reason. And yeah, let's sell it off, grab a stamina pack, and there is a potion belt. So let's go ahead and sell off some items for it. We'll sell off 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. That should be nice. All right. You put these piggies like this. And that should be good enough. Let's roll with that. So yeah, we're really trying to get just an absurd amount of economy going here. Yeah, we're getting like how much extra gold? 4 plus 5, so like 9 extra gold around. Hopefully we can win this. It's really, really down to the wire here. Okay, I'm really hopeful that we can manage to get away with it, and yeah, we did. Oh, all right. So we really just need way more space here. The flute honestly wouldn't be bad. It would make it so that both of our weapons are essentially going to be guaranteed to hit once we get our luck. It's going to give us the stamina we need to stay afloat. But I think for right now, I'm just looking for more space. And hey, there is an on-sale heart container and an on-sale box of riches. The game really knows what I want. I'm going to probably not use this customer card right now, because I'm looking for like cheap space, which is common. Okay, nothing too exciting there. Let's solve this stone for one more roll, and there we go. Those are some really excellent hits. We could even get a platinum card with the customer card, so that's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and sell off our 2 amethysts and an emerald and an amethyst for more space. And let's see what we can do about fitting all this in. Alright, the next step is to try and make 2 more gold off of something so I can pick up this protective purse. I think we say goodbye to the one with Fly Agarics, and we go ahead and put down that box of riches. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's not combine these amethysts, because oh, right, and let's also lock these in before I forget. Speaking of, probably good to just go ahead and take an upgraded customer card while I'm here, right? Might as well. And let's put everything we can in there. And okay. Feeling pretty good about an upgraded customer card. There are some unique items which would be really fun to have in a really heavy sustain and haste build. So let's see if we can also go for that while also grabbing this heart container. And yeah, the heart container Hungry Blade right now is pretty nuts. Very nice to have as just a auxiliary thing while I get this build off the ground. Makes me feel a lot more confident in it as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and take another more topaz here. it'd be nice to try and hit both of these items, kind of like that. Or I guess right here would be ideal, right? Because we can go like this. And that hits 2 unique items. I guess this might... Yeah, this can actually hit even more. Okay, we're going to be doing that once we hit for a full reorganization. Alright, another piggy bank? Sure. Do we take a lucky deck of cards for just a bit to have these all hit more consistently? Taking this is about like 1/3 of a weapon, which is pretty good. Yeah, that extra accuracy actually goes pretty far here. I'm going to take it. It's only like 1 gold to sell it back. And we don't need to slot it in, right? We're just taking this for the luck. Right. More space is always really nice. What we have going on here. Now we are looking to roll as much as we can, so we will be selling off all the gems until we're done rolling. And there we go. We did find something we really wanted. We found a fanny pack, so let's go ahead and grab that. Put that here. So we can actually move this back one. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. And let's go ahead and see what else we could sell for one more reroll. I guess we sell up yet another ruby, and that's our last reroll. We did get a cheap stamina sack. Super nice. Let's go ahead and reorganize. Alright, there we go. We managed to fit all of our economy in, and I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and start up on this next battle. Alright, we'll go up against triple Gooberts. Looks like they're going for a rainbow Goobert here. Fortunately, they shouldn't be too strong right now. So we should be okay. Alright. And yep, we just crush them. Very cool. Alright. I'm loving the comical amount of gems that we just get, like, shot out violently from all the boxes of riches we have. Very fun. Are we putting another piggy bank in? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? We are gonna need a bit more space now. I guess that qualifies. So now we just need a regular pouch. There's a topaz, like that. And another on sale heart container. On sale? You don't say. Alright, that's really exciting. Let's see what we can do to afford that. So let's sell off a chipped amethyst, another amethyst, another amethyst. I actually kind of want all of this stuff, because like this is a 2-cost regular amethyst. Not a bad way to just hedge against some debuffs. It's a 1 spot, 5 seconds cleanse random debuff. It's kind of like a carrot, really. Do we sell off a ruby? We sell emerald first. So let's go ahead and grab this. And let's see if we can also afford the cap of resilience. Now I kind of wish I kept that corrupted crystal. But, oh well, so be it. I guess we kind of don't want it, right? Just a regular cap of resilience doesn't reduce our opponent's healing, and we are looking to exploit that. So, I think that for right now, I'm just going to do that. Nah, we'll go like this. That way it's sped up by the Jinx Turkia. And do something like that. And alright. Let's go ahead and do a formal reorganizing here. Okay. I think that's good enough. Again, being a bit inefficient with the gems here, but we're going to get so many resources. Hopefully it's okay. That is a hilarious build. I love it. Triple heart containers and like nothing else. Based as hell. They're also not really activating that Blood Goobert very much, which is kind of sad. They also don't seem to be using their Ranger Bag very well, but you know, I suppose this is unranked. I can't be too critical on them, right? I remember back in the day when I used to not be worried about the Ranger Bag. Good times. Alright, let's take all of our reserved items here and let's roll off. Potion Belt. I mean, with that, we'll probably be able to fill out the entire pack. It'll just require me reorganizing the bases of the pack, which is fine. I'll do that. So let's go ahead and sell an emerald for it. And okay, well now I kind of want to still roll because I'm only going to get so many rolls now. So let's start selling off amethysts for rolls. I think we're out of space for economy, honestly. That's kind of sad. But let's just keep rolling in case we find something really nice. We could probably start selling off like these healing herbs. And okay. So we can go for the Kappa Discomfort. The issue with that is that it reduces the opponent's healing, and I kind of want the opponent to like get as much healing as they can in. Because once we pivot off of trying to win and pivot to just like pure ridiculousness, we're going to want the opponent to get plenty of healing in to survive against us. So anyways, let's go ahead and reorganize. Alright, I think that's good enough. We managed to fit in all of our economy items again, so we're holding on to these for once we're done with our economy, which I'm hoping to do that probably next round. We're going to start like selling off these piggy banks, and then the round after that we're going to start selling off the boxes of riches, and we're just going to try and maximize the odds that we're going to get a really nice opponent going. Alright, so we're going up against a whole lot of potions, but I do think that we're going to win because we are clearly way outscaling them. The sheer amount of healing that we get off this Hungry Blade is nuts. We actually go to take a look at the healing, actually. So, there I saw, like, what, like a 216 healing off the Vampirism. Yeah, it's pretty great. And the damage out's 114 with the Ripsaw. And yeah, that Greatsword just wasn't nearly enough. That's a funny, Tim. I guess they were really optimistic that it would activate, and therefore activate this and yada yada yada. But that requires us to take a lot of damage, and we were just out-sustaining super hard there. Okay, a Flawless Topaz and a Heart Container. So very excited to see those. We're going to sell off probably these piggy banks. So let's go ahead and take that. Roll. Where do we have a deck of cards? Here it is. My bad. We do not want deck of cards. So that's just been sitting there for a while, huh? My bad. Bit of blindness there. Volpertinger. Not really what we're looking for. We're going to sell off these items soon. In fact, by soon, it might be like, you know, sooner than soon. It might be like nowish. Let's go ahead and... Do I grab the fanny pack? I mean, the fanny pack's a pretty big upgrade on the stamina sack at least, so let's take that. I think that's a nice, like, mini upgrade to have. Okay, and we're going to sell off an amethyst and roll one more time. And sure, we're going to... Now it's time to reconsider whether I want this Ripsaw Blade. I think it's time for the Ripsaw Blade to go, because without the Ripsaw Blade, I'm going to be starting to generate heat, and that would be really fun to have. Because then we can start really seeing the potential of these customer cards. I mean, of these heart containers. So let's hope that pays off. But for right now, it's time for reorganization. All right. So let's go ahead and hold these in reserve so that we have a nice backlog of sapphires. I think... Actually, we could go for it this round, right? Like, I rerolled a few times because we just had extra gold and, you know, nothing too interesting happened there, so I just fast-forwarded through that. But I might want to sell off my Hungry Blade and Curse Dagger and now start to go all in on like the sapphires and the topazes. Which, you know what? Let's do it. Let's stop worrying about winning. Let's commit. Let's go all in. All right. A bit nervous doing this, but we do get a couple more rolls here. 1, 2. I could probably replace a stamina sack with this and then make it work, but nah. There we go. The last space we need, and another sapphire. So let's see what we can do about fitting all of this stuff in. Okay. That is a lot of gems. We can try rolling one more time. And yeah, nothing. Alright, well that was a nice big round. We're going to sit on all these piggy banks down here for right now. I'm actually going to combine some gems. I know, crazy, right? So this is only going to cost us like 2 gold in order to speed like 2 of them up by like 2 seconds. Pretty much fine. Yeah. Oh, we are losing this. Darn, we aren't like nearly... Oh, are we fast enough actually? Ah, no, not quite. Okay, we're actually looking for another source of healing because like all this healing containers are not quite enough for like the front loaded sustain that we need. Whew, that's kind of sad. I was really hoping that would be enough, but so be it. So that was an unfortunate sight. I really want this to be working out, but we do need some way to sustain, which might just be the Hungry Blade again. I mean, our whole earlier setup was probably the best way to sustain if we wanted to. So we're going to take the Glowing Crown because that'll be some nice healing. It'll also be a good way to, yeah, potentially just... Well, this gives us just some healing, right? That's just what we need right now. Roll again. Take another Cap of Resilience. Certainly. And that is a regular ruby, which I think we kind of want in this. Because we're looking to get a lot of healing. So we can sell this off and grab the regular ruby. Okay. And just try and like maximize how much healing we're getting. Alright, let's sell this and roll. Okay, nothing happening here. We can try fitting even more stuff in. Oops. Oh, we can actually put that there to hit, yeah, the customer card. Very funny. All right, and we can put our pieces down like that and just really hope for the best. We're going up against... Oh, no, that looks like a very competent build. Ah, darn. Well, let's hope that like we can just way out heal them. It's kind of unfortunate because these heart containers eating the regen is actually kind of a bad thing. Okay, fatigue is setting in. Fortunately, it looks like they're not doing too much damage here. I think we could actually win this. Yeah, we're getting to the absurd amounts of like heat and regen I'm really looking for. They're not like scaling up their damage too much. I think we're out healing them easily now. So yeah, this is going really well. Unfortunately, all this cold is making their vampiric armor slower, which I kind of want to make faster. But then again, this cold might be the only thing keeping us alive right now. Okay, you know what? We can combine some more sapphires here. I'll be nice to the people who like combining stuff. Alright, we are getting up to, yeah, full health here, and they're dying just off of the fatigue. Whew. That was a very scary run there. We did 147 damage with poison, so it might be good to get a couple of more chipped emeralds, or just sell off my storage coffin. I think is probably the best way to go about it. Okay. So we got up to 146 heat, 74 regen. And yeah, all these heart containers is just going off. How much healing did we get? We got like 709 healing off of the regen. We overhealed 93 health. Alright. That was really nice to have actually beaten them there. Let's go ahead and start survival. Okay. There is an artifact stone heat. With a stone bag, that's 3 spaces for that happening every like 4 seconds. So like each space is giving us a heat about every 4 seconds. Assuming this hits every single time, which it probably won't. It's a pretty efficient source of heat if we can get a stone bag. Which, sure, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, sure, an on-sale perfect topaz. Why not? Yep, we are kind of hard digging for the bag of stones now. Okay. We can actually, like, just kind of make sure that nothing is really activating inside the storage coffin, which is another way to do it. It's like a one-time 3 heat, which isn't bad, especially for the 1 space it's asking for. Let's go ahead and just roll again. We did get an on-sale customer card. And a perfect sapphire. I mean, sure, we could try going for that. So that'd be, to get that 16, I don't think I can nearly afford it, unless I saw my artifact stone heat I just got. Which might be kind of a bitter victory. You can go like this, and you know, it's probably fine to just do this and take some, try and get some poison triggers, or try and get some regen off our poison. These are activating like every 3 seconds. That's probably fine. We can probably make this work. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Alright, we're going up against a poison goober, which makes me feel better about having maybe a bit too much poison for my own good in this build. And okay, looks like they are going for a very weird build here. I guess, yeah, I don't even know how to describe this. What am I looking at? Okay. I mean, it looks like it might be enough to just take us out. Unless we can just barely get over this hump. Yeah, not quite. Alright, that was interesting. So what went wrong there? Oh. Was it this eating up our stamina? Because, yeah, that felt a lot worse than our previous run. So I'm kind of curious, like, what happened? What happened? I suppose it was just the scaling poison off of, like, the poison goober activating. And, like, yeah, just, like, scaling damage was more than enough to take us out, because they had a poison goober and a fancy fencing rapier, which will permanently gain damage every single time it hits. Which is, yeah, kind of insane. So yeah, they just had like enough scaling in their build that they were just able to like outscale us before we could outscale them. And then it's like, did they ever eat my stamina? No, they didn't. So I guess it's just kind of a slow burn with even with all this. All right. Sure, we'll take a perfect sapphire. We'll just chuck that bad boy right there. All right. Let's go ahead and sell these off. And hey, there is a regular topaz. Feeling good about that. Sure, we can sell off one more thing. Oh, I should have taken that Jinx Turkia. Oh well. And yeah, let's really hope we can take on this next battle. So we got a bunch of weapons here. The fancy fencing right here, which scares me, but they got a lot of potions, which doesn't scare me because I'm not even trying to kill them, really. Alright, let's go ahead and slow this down here. So we are getting down to like 100 health. But we healed a ton there. And okay, we're up to 36 heat. They are just constantly hitting us. But thanks to our heart containers, we're like kind of staying in the fight. Alright, one more heart container down, and now we are getting this regeneration up. Hopefully we can outscale them. I think that we are. Yeah, we're getting there. So we've gotten to like almost 100 heat. They are way slowing down thanks to all of these colds. So yeah, their weapons are triggering very, very slowly. That's like a 7-second dagger. Hilarious. Okay. And yeah, they'll fortunately be able to live like a little bit longer here even. We're getting up to 100 heat. Like, yeah, almost like 300 heat here, or 200 heat here. These are activating very quickly. We're looking at 0.54 second heart containers. So we're getting up to like 100 regen, 100 colds. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay. Cool, that was... I saw my life flash before my eyes there. I was so worried about dying. Did we miss an artifact stone? I hope we didn't. I mean, that would have been embarrassing. I mean, a throwing bag. Because if we did, that would have been embarrassing. I feel like I might have seen one. Oh well. Okay, so that is 287 heat against 127 cold. So yeah, all of the items are just triggering way slower, like 3 times slower, looking at a 12-second dagger, 8-second dragon, 10-second heart container. Okay, yeah, that's a 14-second garlic. Very funny. Okay. And we're working with 0.5-second topazes. And yeah, well, these Jinx Turkias have, already kind of done their part, but yeah, we can go ahead and move on to the final battle of the game. Hopefully this works out for us. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm tempted to take yet another cap of resilience, but I think 2 is enough. Alright. I'm happy to get another emerald at least. Still nothing, huh? Well, that is another heart container, which we can just nab. Unfortunately, this artifact stone heat, it makes like everything in my pack, it's like 6% faster. And that's still pretty decent, honestly. Like all things considered, really. Alright. Oh, forgot about this random healing herb. That's funny. You were neglected and forgotten, my friend. We can go ahead and sell off this for another ruby. And yeah, there we go. We're on to the final battle here. Looks like they got a bunch of spectral daggers and a hungry blade. I don't think that's going to be nearly enough to take us out. So, alright. Alright, but these two fancy fencing rapiers are actually kind of scary. Hopefully we can manage to out-heal them and like start to outscale before they'll outscale us. So we have activated all of our heart containers so far. We have 12 in power, so if we had any weapons, like, we'd be crushing it. But we don't have any weapons, because that's not what we're here for. Alright, we're at 300 health. I think we're going to be fine, especially because they're starting to stam out now. And yeah, they're speeding the hell up out of their fancy fencing rapiers, but it doesn't really matter too much when they don't nearly have the stamina to deal with it. In fact, if they had only one rapier, they would have done much better here compared to the two of them that they have. Because then one would get really stacked up. So, alright. We're getting up to 50 regen, 100 heats. They are a very tanky build, so I'm feeling pretty good about this lasting a while. Yeah, it's unfortunate we have all this cold, but I wanted to try out like a cold build because that just seemed really fun. Okay, so now we are officially way ahead in terms of health. And yeah, this is still like, this is 0.3 speed. Oh, that's hilarious how fast these are going at 0.3. Yeah. Okay. We're also looking at a, 8-second Blade Dagger. Okay. And it looks like, unfortunately, they aren't going to be able to survive very long into fatigue. How sad. Alright, but we are up to, like, almost 300 heat here. And yeah, it is still ticking up. That's insane. And there we go. So we got up to 300 heat, 200 regen, 123 cold. Alright, let's take a look at some of these stats here. We have overhealed 2,000. We've healed 3,000, so we've healed like a total of like 5,000. Wait, no. I think this counts like any healing, including overhealing. So yeah, this is like the total real healing is just 3,000. Okay. And how much regeneration did we get from each of them? Well, I guess they're all the same, right? They all gave us like 50 regeneration. And yeah, almost exclusively through fatigue, we have done damage. Although they would have lasted like another 2 seconds if it wasn't for all the poison from our poison pack. Oh yeah, and then the 4 damage artifacts don't heat. I think that was like theoretically worth having, because like it just got us started a bit faster. We can take a look at their items. So they have, I think their slowest item is going to be this 10.2 second Bloody Dagger, or like this about 10 second Corrupted Armor. So that'd be fun to like put in the thumbnail. Just like a 10 every 10 seconds. Just like the slowest item in the game. Oh, well this Jinx key is actually 10.2, which is kind of surprising. Oh, no, it's the same as the Bloody Dagger. Oh no, this Wolpertinger is every 15 seconds. That's hysterical. Alright, that was like 15 seconds in a 42-second round. Alright, and we have our fastest item is going to be probably this Glowing Crown at 0.32. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video.